community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. I know that our label says that we're supposed to have members from the Hidden Stars group here today, but I don't know if they got lost or they're just running a little bit late right now. But we're going to keep it rolling. Thank you for tuning in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host for today, and Mrs. Amanda Dunavant is joining me in the studio. Okay, so this morning, we're going to run a few announcements until they get here. I think I hear them coming. Also, keep our section manager in your prayers. He's not sick, no. He is in Las Vegas. He finally got away from Jonesboro, so we're not letting him come back till he gets some fun in the sun. So if you see him around on Facebook or Instagram, give him a shout out. So I guess you're here. I'm going to let her have a seat. Give us just a moment as I transition. Right here.
Yeah, I have been sitting outside.
What?
I'm trying to wait till straight up 9 to come in. I don't know who you are. And I have to.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Miss Evan. Ebony. All right. So while we're waiting on the others to come in, can you please give us a recap of what Hidden Stars is?
Hidden Stars is a teen mentoring program. We work with girls from ages 12 to 17, and what that means is this organization is a nonprofit organization, and we're geared towards helping underprivileged teens to just live a better quality of life.
Okay. All right. So we talked a little bit about it when you were here before, and you were at a stage where you had already gotten some of your mentors together and
yes, ma'am.
Had put a list of mentees together.
Yes, ma'am.
And so far do you have, I hate to say complete list, but do you have a list kind of completed?
Of which one, the mentees or the mentors?
Yes.
Right now, I have had people reach out to me, such as mentors, that I have, overall I have almost 20 mentors. And mentees, my list is steady going up, so I praise God for that. I know the last time we spoke, it was like 45, and now I have even more than that. So I'm still in the recruitment process, so if anybody want to be a mentor, please reach out to me, because I will be more than glad to help you go through the process, do the training, help you with the training and everything. Me and my VP, Essence Taylor, which will be joining us in about 10 minutes, she's the one who does the training. So I am so excited about this program, and I'm glad that God has blessed me with this vision.
All right, so I want to go through your mission here right quick. It says, our mission, Hidden Stars is a 501c3 nonprofit that offers development programs to promote youth excellence in adolescent girls ages 12 to 17 years of age. We offer STAR mentoring, academic assistance, and workshops teaching girls how to develop and sustain healthy relationships in all areas of life. Hidden Stars is dedicated to bringing out each girl's unique star power. Ultimately, we strive to show each mentee that life may not always be pleasant, but as stars, you will still shine in the darkest of situations. This organization will encourage each young lady that success comes when we maximize education, love of self, and love of community. Our primary goal is to guide and support each girl to lead a better quality of life. Okay, so I know we did probably get into why you started this, your driving force behind this, but give us some more, since it's been a while since you've been here. Give us some more about the driving force and why it's important for you to instill in young girls their star power.
Okay. Well, the initial reason why I started this, because my journey started about 3 years ago, and I used to work for a mentoring program, volunteer for a mentoring program called Dare Dreamers with Miss Tamika Hunter, and the experience was so great, but she wound up moving out of state and I ran it a little while here by myself with her, with her guiding me.
Okay.
And I said, well, I'm going to start up my own because the need was here in Jonesboro was so great, and I really didn't know it at the time. And when I got to just, how you just want to, before you do something, you want to try it out and see if it's really needful. And when I was talking to different counselors and things like that, it was like, oh, it would be awesome. We don't really have a girls program here and things like that. So I was like, well, I'm just going to try it, Lord. So I've been working on it for a year. And now it's probably finally going to come to fruition this month, So I'm so glad. It was a lot of hard work.
A lot of things are. I mean,
yeah.
if it's worth it, you're going to have to fight for it.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I went, it's been some hard times. It's been some good times, too. But it's been a lot. But my hardest thing overcoming is choosing my mentors. Because it's a certain type of ladies I want to represent my organization.
Because you just can't let anybody in there.
Yes,
because
ma'am.
as a mentor, you're supposed to be, lead by example.
Living what you preaching.
That's
yes.
right.
So, but the main thing that drives me, because I grew up in the foster care system. My mother, she was on drugs, and my dad, he was in and out of my life, but we have a great relationship now. Right. And I didn't have a program like this when I was a teenager. And it would have helped me out a lot to have that guidance. Of course, my grandmother raised me. She's a God-fearing woman.
Me too. My grandmother raised me.
My mother was a and I praise God for her. She pushed me. Amen. She drive me. She made me very independent. Sometimes I think I'm a little too independent.
Too much. That's what my husband tells me. I'm too much sometimes.
I thank God for it, because I would have loved to have somebody close to my age that I could talk to them, because you're not going to tell your parents everything when we discussed that before. So I'm kind of like the mediator between the parent and the teen. Right. So they'll feel comfortable telling me before they tell their parents. Okay. So that's kind of like what my drive really was. Like, oh, I wish I had this when I was a teenager. Right. This would have been awesome. Okay. So that's my main drive that really made me just say, Ebony, go for it.
Alrighty then. And so now you have some people on board with you. You brought in, now is Miss Sophie your sister?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have Sophie, and then you have Miss Essence. And so, I don't want to say how hard was it, but, did you have to kind of convince them? Because some people, they believe in your vision, but they don't necessarily believe in themselves to be a part of your vision. So what was the conversation like with those ladies?
Well, let's start off with Miss Essence, which is my vice president, which she plays an extremely major role in the company. When I mentioned it to her, she just wanted to start off as a mentor. Okay. And she volunteered at Dare Dreams as well. So she had a lot of experience with mentoring. So when I discussed it with her, I said, because at first I started with a different person being my VP. Mm-hmm. But at the time, I didn't feel like it was a good fit because she didn't live here and things like that. I feel like she could really be involved. And then she started working on her own program. So I presented it to Miss Taylor, and she was like, oh, yes, I'd be great to do it. And she jumped in head first, started creating documents, started doing trainings. I mean, it was just like a go.
She hit heels. Right.
Yeah, and she just was awesome, and like I was just amazed at how quickly she put everything together. Wow. Quicker than me. So I was just like, oh, man. But she's a lot younger, so she has a lot more energy than I do. Okay. So she was able to just put things together that like was above my creation that I can do. Now, Miss Sophie Wilson was a little bit, I had to convince her a little bit more because, we was both raised together, and she's like, she's not the type of person to just jump on board just because you present something to her. So I had to do a little bit convincing with her, but she always had believed in me. She was going to be a mentor anyway. But she wanted to support me, have always supported me throughout both of my college degrees. With my children, so she always have been a good support system of mine. But when I presented, she's going to school for A State doing strategic communication. That's what her degree's gonna be in. So that's why I thought she would be a perfect person to do this for Hidden Stars. Like if I can't communicate with you, they could contact her, and she would, schedule all the events and everything we have coming up. Because sometimes I just don't be available. Okay. So with her it was a little bit more convincing. But I finally got on board, and she's been awesome ever since she took the position.
That is wonderful. So let's talk about the mentors. Okay. What was the process like for I think it's the application.
Yeah, it was an application.
Application and selection process. Let's talk about how that went.
Well, some of my board members, a lot of them recommended mentors. Okay. But I still did an application process and a training you had to go through, because I'm not going to just put you in there and don't tell you what to expect. because I don't want my mentors to feel like when you get in there, it's going to be easy. Like some teens are not going to open up to you. And I don't want you to get discouraged, because you got to build that rapport. So my process, I'm going to be honest with you, my process was very strategic because I'm very picky about who I trust with my girls. So
I just wanted to reach over and give you a hug for that because I'm one of those protective parents.
Yes, and I don't want anybody with my girls. So you ain't finna be, I ain't just finna put anybody. So I want to know what you did. I want to know what kind of job you got. I want to know how you interact with your children. I want to know how you just interact with people in general. Mm-hmm. I don't want you on Facebook using derogatory language. I don't want you fighting with nobody on Facebook. So that's why I don't have as many. Okay. Can I put it like that?
Your online footprint, most people don't realize when you go in for a job interview.
They look at, I tell people that they don't believe me.
When I was hiring people, that's the first thing I would, I'd look through their resume. I'd look through their application.
You see people true colors on Facebook.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. And then they get mad. Well, I'm not going to hire you with, you're sitting here every night getting hammered, or derogatory language. I'm sorry. You deal with the public.
We can't. But just think about it. Think about celebrities.
Yeah.
They have an image to keep up. That's why a lot of them lose business contracts because of their image. You know what I'm saying? So this is the same. I take my business, Hidden Stars Incorporated, just as serious.
Yes.
You're not gonna be out doing. You have a life, but I expect you to be responsible and know that you have a calling as well. And you just not going to be doing anything you want to do. And you can't tell my girls, don't be talking and arguing with nobody on Facebook, but you're doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. I see so much on social media. Not to say I'm all bad and stuck up and whatever, but I do have a certain decorum that, how can I teach, lead, guide anybody? Mm-hmm. And I'm living my life raggedy, whatever you want to call it, and not to say, okay, I'm two different people when I'm at home, wide open, and in public I'm whatever.
Yeah, reserved.
I try to still live my life. I try to live this same life 360. If I say I'm going to be this put together classy lady in public, I'm going to follow that when I get home as well. Yes, because what you are inside, or who you are, you can only suppress it for so long.
That's true.
And if you get in the wrong situation, it's going to come out and you'll be like, okay, no, that person was not a good fit. Yes. Have you ever thought about putting your mentors through some type of training to where put them in situations that they may not expect with either other adults, other kid, or with a kid, maybe not one that's already in the program, but just put them in a situation to see how they react when they think no one's watching.
I might steal that idea. I might do that.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. And see how they react.
Yes.
Emotionally to that. So we may do that. That's good. I like that.
Well, in police training, that's what they try to do, so they know how to react.
Okay.
And I want to say good morning to Miss Essence, so thank you for joining us.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning. And so been talking with Miss Ebony about the program. We went over the mission and the why behind starting Hidden Stars, and so we want to give you opportunity to give your input. Why you got involved. She told us how you got involved, but
so why?
I know we talked about this once before, but we just want to reintroduce you and your why.
Okay, so I'm Essence. I'm Vice President of Hidden Stars, and my job is basically just the mentoring guide. I'm the mentor person that does the training, goes over do's and don'ts of being a mentor, because I have a lot of mentor experience. And the whole reason why I jumped on board with Ebony with doing this is because I just been doing mentoring since high school. I did a lot of things undergraduate and college, and with me, I just feel like if you have somebody as a mentor, you're going to be more successful, or a little bit more structured in how you're coming up professionally in your college career or whatever you're going to do, if you have that extra person beside you guiding you along, saying, okay, this is what I did, you know, you can go this route with doing this or do this different. So that's why it's important for me to mentor or, you know, be a part of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we also talked about, you know, some of the ladies, is it all ladies that are mentors?
Yes.
Okay, that are mentoring the young girls. What part did you play as far as interviewing the mentors and like the selection process? Were you really hands-on with that as well?
Yeah, we know a lot of the mentors because I've been mentors with them in other organizations.
Okay.
So it really didn't have to be an interview process. I already know, okay, you're a good fit. I know how you know, operate outside of the organization, how y'all were touching on a little bit earlier.
Okay.
You know, so it really wasn't a big interview process. We've all had history with the mentors,
Okay.
and so we know background and all that stuff basically already.
Alrighty. Now, with the mentees, have you already started collecting, like, I guess their demographic information, like name, age?
Well, she has, and I mostly handle that.
Okay.
I have. Yeah.
Okay. So will you track the process of the young ladies as they go through the program, you know, say, based on their age, you know, where they started emotionally or whatever their attitude is or whatever their initial needs or desires
Yes, ma'am. We're going to track the whole process.
Okay.
And I'm also going to have them, I think last time you mentioned a journal. I think I am going to do the journal process since we did that when I volunteered and mentored.
Okay.
So I think I am going to have them keep a journal throughout the end process. So, and I've also got a curriculum I'm going by. So I'm going to track the whole process because I want to see how it turns
That's
out.
wonderful.
I do. And I'm doing it by semester.
Oh,
so I'm gonna
semester.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Trial and error. What don't work, we'll try something
what do
else.
work? Who? I think my main thing, me and Essence' main goal is try to fit the mentee with the right mentor.
Okay.
Right.
You know, because if you're a mentor that's more reserved, you can't be with a girl that's really outspoken. And, you know, you don't need to be with somebody kind of on your level. That you kind of be like, girl, her shut now. You know. So I'm trying to make
work
sure.
a little bit to bring that out.
Yeah,
I'm one of those outspoken people.
I don't know. You know. So yeah, you're right. I can probably bring out, but a lot of my mentors, they are really great. They have worked in most of the social services field, so they pretty much know how to handle themselves. So
Alrighty. So, have you met any girls yet that seem like they're going to be wildflowers that need a little more taming?
yeah,
I like that. You know,
I like the challenges.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm very interested to see the outcome of all of, you know, the young ladies. And, you know, the mentors going in, some of them may think, okay, I'm just providing a service one way, but it's always a two-way street.
It is.
The mentors are going to get so much out of this as well, meeting with the young ladies. Like we talked before, one of the young ladies who's going to be a part of your program, I know her personally, and I've been knowing her, probably 5 years plus now.
Okay.
And I've seen her grow into this young lady, like,
She's awesome.
oh my gosh, she's totally grown. When I say grown,
Yes.
I mean, of course she's younger, so she still has some growing,
To do,
but
right.
she's grown a lot, just spiritually and mentally. So I know being a part of your program, she's just going to blossom.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Even more.
I can see it.
mentors, yeah, they blossom as people. I think when they become teachers to other, you know, young women.
Yes, ma'am.
So as you grow in teaching other people, you know, you grow yourself.
And what I would love to see is, you know, young ladies that they may start out one way thinking they're sassy, know-it-all, and they get in and see that, okay, it's okay to be sassy, but tactful and,
Right.
you know, be respectful. At the
Exactly.
same, you can tell someone where to go without using any curse word. You can tell someone how you feel and how to step off. Or you let someone know you disrespected me and I don't appreciate it, but you can tell them in a way that they'll walk away like,
Really?
what'd she say? There's always a way to say things and there's always a way to react
Yes.
to certain situations. So I'm, you know, looking forward to seeing.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I really am.
And then hope, you know, maybe some of the mentors that, you know, I'm one of those, I never was like really wild. but I have a past, as most people do.
Yes.
I'm more quiet, laid back, and some girls think I'm too quiet. They think, Miss Wheeler, you're just so quiet. You're just so. No, I'm not.
That's the best way to be. That's the best way to be.
Haven't always been, but let me tell you something.
Right.
I have my stories too.
What I feel like I can learn from some girls is how to find a little bit of fire. So you might have some mentors who have become the more quiet ones that might can find their fire again, but still keep it classy. Okay, we're gonna have to take a quick break. Okay. All right, so you're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We're speaking with Ebony Wilson and Miss Essence Taylor from Hidden Stars. So don't go away. We'll be right back. When we come back, we'll be talking about their upcoming ribbon cutting and what all that entails. Community Conversations, KLEK 102.5 FM.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
How can you love that cranky, mean, and nasty person in your life? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. It's easy to love people who are lovable, but what about those who aren't? It's hard to hug prickly, porcupine people, but I've got some ways you can do it. First, hug the porcupine with your arms. This one's obvious. Sometimes a porcupine just needs your arms around them. Second, hug the porcupine with your hands. This is practical love. For example, if your spouse is overwhelmed, take the burden off them by cooking dinner and taking care of the kids on your own. Third, hug the porcupine with your words. Use words that build up, not tear down. For more ways to hug the porcupine in your life, visit my blog at markmerrill.com. Remember, your family first.
Family Minute is made possible by the Kappa Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, a non-profit organization committed to service to all mankind. Kappa Nu Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha on Facebook and KNOMEGA1908.com.
Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain Motors in Paragould, strongly believes in the values of family and hard work with a commitment to the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces who keep America free, providing sales and servicing of Chevys, GMCs, Buicks, and Cadillacs, located at 6345 Highway 49 in Paragould. 870-565-4358. Details at glensainparagould.com and at klekfm.org. God bless our troops.
KLEK wishes to thank Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated for helping our community through difficult times in life, such as depression, family issues, stress, and more. They are located at 1217 Stone Street, 1-866-972-1268. Details at lscihelp.com and at klekfm.org.
Post Consumer Brands is seeking to hire 5 operators at their Jonesboro facility. Post offers good starting pay, 3 weeks of paid vacation, comprehensive benefits, 401k with employee match, and frontline incentives, while working 4 days on and 4 days off. More information is available at jobs.postconsumerbrands.com. Post Consumer Brands is an equal opportunity employer.
Support for KLEK is brought to you by
Fullness of Joy Ministries, 2120 Thorn Street, Jonesboro, under the direction of Bishop Adrian Rogers and co-pastor Susan Rogers. www.fjministries.org.
Did you know KLEK has a brand new streaming app? That's right, you can listen to KLEK 102.5 FM anywhere in the world. The app is available for all Android phones and tablets, as well as iPhones and iPads. Just search your app store for KLEK and download the KLEK app for free today, and don't miss a beat of the education, entertainment, and empowerment on KLEK 102.5 FM.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
Just a little bit is fine. Welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. Again, we're speaking with Miss Ebony Wilson and Essence Taylor from Hidden Stars. and they are here sharing information about their program. As we stated in the first part of the show, this is a program geared toward young ladies ages 12 to 17 years of age, and it's to help them find their star power, help encourage them to be a better version of themselves. Each lady will be paired with a mentor, and there's a curriculum they will follow and other activities they will engage in, and I am just excited all about this. We need more programs like this, people who are willing and dedicated to work with our younger population, because if we don't reach out to them, they're going to get lost in the shuffle, and then we're going to sit back and complain about, their behavior. But if we're not doing anything to help change their behavior, we have no reason to complain about it. Exactly. So I am very grateful. We do have a shout out this morning from Dr. Sharice. Oh, this is from Leganzi. Good morning from Las Vegas.
Morning, Leganzi.
Well, good morning to you, sir. I hope that you are having a great time. Get some sun in and enjoy yourself out there.
Be safe, be careful, be smart.
All right, so now we're going to talk about your lunch party, which is coming on August the 12th, and it's going to be held at Parker Park Community Center from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. So let's get into what people can expect at your lunch party.
Okay, what you can expect, we've been selling raffle tickets for about 2 months now.
Okay.
And they were $1 a piece. We still selling them. If you want any, contact us, me or Essence Taylor. And we're going to be giving away a $50 gas card. We're going to be giving away fragrances, home decor. I think that's about it.
Yeah. 3 main prizes, I think. And then some more smaller prizes
for the kids, like candy and stuff like that.
Just giving it away.
Okay.
And we're also going to be playing different games like water balloon toss, life-size Jenga.
Oh my gosh.
So
I didn't even know we had life-size Jenga.
Yes, life-size Jenga.
Let's pause and talk about this. I've seen the life-size chess. Never knew there was a life-size Jenga.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you make this happen?
My mentors, they came up with that, and they're 2 of my mentors are providing. We're gonna have 2 of them.
Wow.
Yes, and we're gonna do ring toss. So we have so many fun games. So my boyfriend, he's gonna be barbecuing, so we're gonna be barbecuing. So we're gonna have a lot going on. So please come out and join us at 4 to 6:30 at Parker Park. Y'all gonna have an awesome time and help celebrate this new organization to Jonesboro.
Alrighty. Now, let's talk about how people can get involved. I mean, just because you have a stack of mentors already selected, you can always use more because you want the program to grow.
Yes, ma'am.
How can people... No, let's back up. What are the qualifications you're looking for, characteristics you're looking for in a mentor?
I would like you to have some type of mentoring experience.
Okay.
Whether you were a mentee in the past or a mentor.
Okay.
I would like you to preferably be graduated in high school. Maybe a college background.
Okay.
But also, I want you to be an upright citizen.
Okay.
I can't have anyone that is what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to use the wrong word on the radio.
I guess, which I was talking about a little bit earlier. Just somebody that's
I want you to be a positive
role model.
Yeah, a positive role model.
You can just say you want somebody's buck wild.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all made mistakes. We all, we don't have to be perfect to be a mentor.
No,
nobody's perfect. Just be out here, try to be a positive role model. That's the correct term.
I guess the main thing I'm looking for is, I'm not saying you have to be perfect. However, I do want you to be striving to be a better person daily.
Yes.
I'm different from what I was yesterday. And everybody can make improvements. I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but at the same time, you got to look at someone else is looking at you.
Okay.
So I want you to be able to be a positive role model for these girls. I don't want you to be perfect by any means, because I want you to share your experiences with them, and I want somebody that has a story so you can relate to my girls. So a lot of my girls have a story to tell. So I want my mentors to be relatable.
Okay.
So I do want you to have some filter.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am. Now, will there be group sessions where the mentors and mentees come together and you have a group discussion along with, whatever curriculum you have going on?
Yes, ma'am. We will meet twice a month, which will be every other Saturday from 11 to 1. And during that time, we're going to start off doing what we call our empowerment circle. And what that is all the mentors and all the mentees get together, and we're going to just share our, whether it's something going on with school, share our experiences that happened this week, share what we need to be working on, and then we'll break off in individual groups with their mentors, and then we'll work on the curriculum that I have chosen.
I'm really excited about the empowerment circle.
Yes, it'd be so fun. You never know what's gonna come out.
That's where I feel like you can relate to each other more, as mentors and mentees. That's where you can become relatable in those empowerment circles and share different experiences.
Yes.
Like, hey, she's human too. She's my mentor, but she's been through the same stuff that I've been through, when she was my age.
So have you all sat down with the mentors and kind of role played some of the things that you will be discussing in the curriculum?
No, we have not. The only thing we have done so far is did training. We did a mentor training that was about 2 hours long. We are going to be doing some role. I am going to call a mentor meeting, and we probably will do some role playing before we actually start.
Okay.
Because I'm looking to start at the end of this month with my first meeting with my girls. So we will be doing something like that. Because one of the mentors stated that they were kind of iffy. Like, what if something comes up that they're not really comfortable talking about, like maybe something like sexual abuse or something like that. How do I talk to them, or how do I relate to them? So that's kind of like we're going to go over things like that, and how to prepare and make sure you say the right thing.
Yeah, because definitely especially teenagers, they want to open up, but they want you to kind of give them a little nudge at the same time. And when they do open up, they're trusting you with whatever they have to say. So your reaction means everything. If your first reaction is like, oh my God, then they're going to shut down
immediately.
And because I have a son, and you already know it's hard for boys.
To open
so
up.
A teenage boy opening up. So when my son finally does open up, and he has shared some things with me that I'm like, I wish your dad was around.
Yeah, you're right.
But
I
just keep a straight face and keep it rolling.
And keep it moving,
Okay, thank you for sharing, but okay.
That's too much.
Yeah. And with girls, they're kind of the same way. And I know for me as a teenager, I internalized a lot of my emotions that I was dealing with my mom being sick and not feeling like I had the support that I needed. Like you said, you didn't have the mentor you needed. I'm now in what age I am now. I'm trying to be for other young ladies what I didn't have at the time.
Yeah, so am I.
Yes, ma'am. So this organization, I think, is really wonderful, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all flourish and grow.
Yes, I'm excited.
Just watching the success, and I pray that I can be more of an active part.
I hope
down the line.
I hope so.
Just cause these courses got me held hostage right now.
Honey, I understand. Trust me.
All right, so what is the age range so far of the mentees?
The mentees or mentors?
The mentees.
The mentees. Right now, I got 7th and 8th grade. I'm looking to recruit high school. I haven't been to the high schools yet, but right now I got 7th and 8th.
Okay.
7th and 8th graders.
Now,
and then I have some other girls outside of that. They may be 15, 16, but they're not from a particular school. Their parents referred them.
Right. Okay. And we talked before about when we first came, there are some young girls, unfortunately, do have, they are young parents. And so we want to let people know they're not excluded.
No, ma'am, you're not.
Because everyone still needs a mentor, no matter where you are in your life. They probably need someone more now than ever.
More than ever.
And not to say their parents are not supportive and there for them.
But the parents need support.
Yes.
And that is a part of our Still a Star program. What that program consists of is that's for our mentors that's even have kids. Mentees that have children or for the mentees that's pregnant. And in that program, we would do things like throw a baby shower, assist them with if they want to get a job, resume building. They still would be involved in all the activities that we have with Hidden Stars. I don't want them to be isolated. I don't want them to feel that you can't be a part of the program. They're going to do everything else that the other Hidden Stars mentees do. But I also will give them that little extra, you know, like baby showers and, you know, teen pregnancy classes, how to prevent teen pregnancy happening again. Also talk about safe sex. What if they're gonna wind up being a single mom, what to expect with that. Just discuss things with them and encourage them and support the parents, because believe it or not, the parents need support as well, because it's hard on the parents as well. When your teenager come home and tell you they're pregnant, the parents need support. Because it's not easy, especially if you are already in a low income environment, and then your child, you like, the first thing you're gonna think, oh Lord, I already gotta take care of her, now I gotta take care of another child. So you know what I'm saying? So the parent needs that extra support too. Sometimes the parent may want to call me and cry. I'm good with that. Come on, call me, cry on my shoulder, whatever you need to do. But I still want to be that extra support for the whole. That's why I said I don't just deal with the teens. I'm doing the whole holistic view. I'm dealing with the whole family.
That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I know for me, when I got pregnant, I was in college and had to quit college, so I didn't have my mom and dad, and you know, who would have normally been there for me, so I could have used some help. Yes, my son's family was around, but they were still a little distant, so you know, I'm thankful for my church family, but it's still nothing like family or other people who have been where you are that can understand what you're really going through. I
totally understand.
So I'm really grateful that you're offering this service. And I used to also work in an agency with that did education for young parents, and we have heard cases where the parents literally put the child out.
Yeah, I have heard.
They were so angry. How could you do this? You know. And they put them out, and so they come to us crying like, I have nowhere to go. So we're trying to scramble and reach out to all the other nonprofit networks that we have, find them emergency housing or, you know, something. In some cases, you know, the parents end up, you know, calming down and the child goes home. Some cases, the child, that young mother now, is shuffled from friend's house to other family to. And
let me reiterate this. Talking back to the Still a Star program, I want my teen moms to feel that life doesn't stop.
That's right.
At that point, because I got pregnant when I was 17 years old. My grandmother I still graduated high school. I went straight from high school to college.
Okay.
And from college, I went straight on. From my undergraduate, I went straight on and got my master's. So life doesn't stop just because you have a child. If anything, it's motivation.
Okay.
To say, I can do this, I can do this, and I have someone depending on
That's
me.
Wonderful. So
life doesn't stop. And I tell them, this is my most passionate program that I have. Life doesn't stop because you have a child. The only thing your child does is give you that extra, you know, that resume builder. It give you that extra motivation to go say, girl, go and get up and get yours. That's what I feel, you know. So the life don't stop. So with Hidden Stars, honey, we're gonna make sure you be that star, be a star. You're gonna be a star, honey.
That's
you
right.
and your child.
That's wonderful.
So
absolutely wonderful.
I've got 3 girls, and they're my motivation guarantee, because the people don't realize your children is your legacy. Your children do watch what you do.
They do
24/7. And that's my reason to get up every morning. I want to show my children, even though they're a girl, who cares? If you have it set in your mind to do it, do it.
Girls rock. No.
That's right.
We rock.
Yes, ma'am. Now, will there ever be time, I think you talked about this, I'm sorry if I missed it, you'll bring the parents in, the ones that want to be involved, will you just have a not necessarily one-on-one, parents and mentors only without the children there? Will you ever just, if the parent wants to talk with you or just wants to see what's going on?
No, we didn't talk about that today. We did last time, but we have a program called the Parent Initiative Program, and what that consists of, initiative, I like to tell my parents, don't get scared. But all that is we just want you to be involved, because if we at Hidden Stars are working hard, the mentors are trying to get everything on board, but it's not making any changes at home. I want you to be involved, so what we're instilling in them at Hidden Stars, you can take it into the home environment. So I want the mentors and the parents to have a close relationship, because I don't want, some of my mentors will have to transport. I don't want the mentors to be picking up your child, you don't even know who it is. I want you to talk to the parent, and I want you to have the kind of relationship with Sally. Grades are dropping tremendously this 9 weeks. I want you to be able to communicate that. I want the parent to be able to communicate with the mentor, so if the parent can't get through, the mentor can, or vice versa. If the teen is not opening up to the mentor, maybe the parent can maybe give her some advice of how to communicate with the mentor.
Ultimately, you know your children better than anybody else.
Exactly, and we all working together. We're a team.
We're a team.
Yeah, we're a team.
Now, will there be some incentives? Incentives, treats, or gifts along the way that the mentees can earn for meeting certain goals and requirements?
Well, what I'm going to do, I haven't discussed this with my VP. The new curriculum that I have, we have it's like a weekly thing. Okay. So I'm going to do, like, after they finish their tasks, like that month, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do certificates every month for different curriculum I have when they finish it, just to see how serious they take it.
Okay.
So
that's really wonderful. So I really pray that these young ladies take this very serious and grab a hold to everything that you have to offer.
Yes, ma'am.
It's hard to find people, one, to get involved and give up their time.
Okay.
Some people look at charity one side. Like, we had this discussion a couple of days ago with another guest about doing something like this. Some people might look at it as charity. You know, we're just giving to underprivileged or needy. It's not that.
No.
These mentees need to feel that you're in it for the long haul.
Yes.
You're like hands, feet, everything into this. You're there for them. You're not just doing this, I want my name recognized in the city or the newspaper, And so I really hope that the community backs you up as well.
Yes.
They don't see you as just, I'm trying to get some recognition. Yes, your name is on this, but you're not doing it for you.
And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because that's, if you notice, I don't put my face on a lot of stuff. I always use that logo.
Yes.
Because I don't want people to look at Ebony or look at Miss Essence. I want people to look at Hidden Stars Incorporated, what I represent. I don't put my picture on a lot of things. I just don't. A lot of people call me like, well, who are you, and this, that, and the other, because I want them to call me and ask me who I am, or ask me what are we representing. I don't try to put my face on everything. I don't try to say Ebony this. If you notice, I always say Hidden Stars Incorporated. A lot of people put faces up and put up, they want to put their picture beside it, and I don't do that. I try to represent the organization.
You're wonderful. I just lost what I was going to say. You're representing something bigger than
myself, right? And that's how I want it to come off. If you want to get to know me, that's fine, but it's not about me.
It's like I'm here for you to talk to, but this is what we're here for.
It's not about Ebony. It's about Hidden Stars Incorporated, my mentors and my mentees, and making Jonesboro better, helping our teams, helping them grow, helping them reach their star quality. That's what I represent. That's what Hidden Stars represent.
And I think that's one thing about the mentors. That's why I'm kind of excited about, because I know they're in it for that reason too. I just hate to see that, if you posting it on Facebook about, hey, I did this, or I'm doing this. That just irks my nerves.
It irks me too. Oh my goodness.
So, I like to be around people, and I like to, have that with myself. Like, this is something I'm passionate about. This is something I'm doing from my heart, because I didn't been where a lot of these girls are. I didn't, I want them to be better people. So it's just not something that, I want my name on or my face on. I just that irks me.
The way I was raised, if you're gonna do something true to your heart for the good Lord or whatever, you don't boast about it.
Not
it
at
takes
all.
away the purpose.
You get your own blessing.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says. You getting your own blessing, so God don't need to reward you. So I'm doing this because I really want to make a difference in the Jonesboro area. I really want to make a difference in these teens' lives. I really want to make a difference in the parents' life. I want them to show them, give them some guidance as well. you know, to let them know. And I have a testimony. I had a parent reach out to me yesterday. Like, can I be a mentor? Am I too old? I said, absolutely not. I want you. It's no age limit on my mentors. If you want to be a mentor, I don't care if you're 60. Okay. Everybody, that means you got more wisdom. You know, so it's not. I'm not. I'm not discriminating against no age. There's no age limit on it. Yeah. So if you have any mentors, or if you know anybody that wants to be a mentor or wants to be a mentee you think would be good, churches and things like that, send them my way. All right. I'd be glad to have you.
Well, you have some flyers. What I would do is I'll save this flyer, I'll post it around, and if you have any other promotional flyers,
I think I sent you two. I sent you one with the organization with the picture. Okay.
So I would definitely help to post that. And we're going to get ready for another break. This conversation is so great. All right. So you listen to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We're speaking with Ms. Ebony Wilson and Essence Taylor from Hidden Stars Incorporated. Please do not go anywhere. When we come back from break, we're going to go back over the date and time of their launch party and some of the things that you can expect and any other final thoughts they may have. So we'll be right back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We're back with Money Matters. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. When is the right time to combine your finances in a relationship? Examples include opening joint bank accounts, co-signing on an apartment lease, and sharing access to your credit cards. Doing this prematurely can have major negative consequences for your financial health, including your credit. Here's what you need to consider. How long have you been together? Have you been in an exclusive, committed, and drama-free relationship with your partner for at least a year? If not, do not commingle your finances or make joint financial commitments like co-signing on an apartment lease or a car loan. Complicated and often on situationships don't count, no matter how long ago they began. I'm out of time, but tune in for Money Matters tomorrow when I'll share more of what you need to consider before becoming financially intimate in a relationship. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. for Money Matters, a product of American Urban Radio Networks.
Money Matters is made possible by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a nonprofit organization dedicated to uncompromising commitment to communities, service, leadership, empowerment. www.jonesboroalumnidst.org.
Money Matters is brought to you by Bancorp South, offering checking, savings, loans, credit cards, and wealth management. 5 locations in Jonesboro to serve you. www.bancorpsouth.com or 870-972-9800.
Blues Live for 5, Part 2 at Legends Barbecue Smokehouse. Only $5 admission. Saturday, August 19th, 7 o'clock p.m. Featuring from Dallas, Texas, Lerone Powers.
What's the name of that thing you told me last night?
Lerone Powers.
And you're the mother, but don't you get caught. You're gonna have to pay the cost.
Performing all of his hits.
Ain't nothing but a party. Jumping like a hole in the wall.
Lerone Powers. Don't miss it. Blues Live for 5 at Legends Barbecue Smokehouse. Saturday, August 19th, 7 o'clock p.m. Only $5 admission. This event is a KLEK fundraiser.
Arkansas Early Learning offers childcare activities and educational programs to children ages 0 to 5. That gives them a head start in life. Arkansas Early Learning is in the community at no cost. Applications at arearlylearning.org. That's arearlylearning.org or on Facebook at Arkansas Early Learning.
Arkansas Early Learning is a nonprofit organization.
House of Details, located at 3217 Herb Street, Suite C, is a proud supporter of KLEK, offering detailing on any type of vehicle, waxing, clear coat protection, basic wash, hand wash, shampoo, interior cleaning, buffering, headlight restoration, pickup, delivery, and more. With a motto of, anything mean, we can clean. Details available via Quentin Bogard at 870-273-5187. House of Details on Facebook and houseofdetailsjonesboro.com.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to the last segment of Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. And we're talking with Miss Ebony Wilson and Essence Taylor from Hidden Stars Incorporated about their mentoring program that is brand new. They're serving young ladies from ages 12 to 17, and they're always looking for more mentors, and they're still taking more mentees. So we will make sure to post their information on our Facebook and Instagram page and also Twitter so that you can get in touch with them to sign up for their program or at least get more information about their program. Apologize for my voice. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, I failed to mention they're doing a ribbon cutting actually before the lunch party, so I apologize for that. So please give us the information on that.
Okay, the ribbon cutting is going to be August 11th at 2 p.m. It's going to be at 801 G Street, which is at God's House of Deliverance, which is my home church. So that's ribbon cutting. Basically, is with the Chamber of Commerce. They just come out and basically just do a ribbon cutting and introduce the organization to the community. If you can come out and join, and just come out and join us at 2 p.m. August 11th, which is a Friday, which is next Friday. And then, as she said before, August 12th will be our lunch party, and we're just celebrating the business, being here in Jonesboro, and we're going to have a bunch of free games, food, drinks. So just come out and join us on August 11th and 12th if you're available.
Alrighty. So you don't want to miss this grand opening event. And what I would love to see is more organizations come out to support you. Yes, there are other mentor programs in the city, but there's room for everybody. There's always a demographic that needs to be served that may be a little different from what you serve. Some people, they need to get over this us versus it's we. It's
all together.
It's unified. It's a collective us, not a us over here, us over there.
Instead of me. Instead of me, it's we.
It's we. And what I would love to see is like what I call healthy competition. Each mentor organization bring their kids. I say kids. Their mentees together. Back in the day, they used in other cities you would see baseball games and basketball games and people competing, having fun like that, but it's bringing awareness to all the organizations, and it could be something for a charitable cause. I would love to see organizations come out, the girls come together and they do a talent show, they do something, but everybody's connecting.
Going back to what you said earlier, that's taken away from the whole point of the giving back. If you're making it about competition,
that's not what
so like you said, it'll be fun to have competition, of talent shows, see who the best with something like that. But I guess I like to go by life is about helping people, making connections. It's not about what I'm doing, for you, put my name on something. But well, I'm at Hidden Stars Incorporated. I have been reaching out to different organizations to get them to partner, to partner with us and everything. I don't believe in trying to steal nobody's shine or trying to step on nobody's toes. I need all the communication with the other organizations I can, even here in the community, and maybe they can give me some resources. I'm not above learning anything new. I'm not above asking for any help. So I'm willing to, whoever wants to reach out and help me and give me some guidance, I'm willing. I'm more than willing to listen. I'm more than willing to come and help you when you have your events. I mean, that's just the type of person I am. That's just what I believe. We all need to work together.
Yes, most definitely.
Because our youth is our future, and that's what that's the main thing. So,
and the seeds we plant now and will grow later, but it's about how we nurture those seeds in the process.
Yes.
I mean, we all know you can put anything in the ground, it may grow, it may get above ground, but if you don't water it,
and
feed it, fertilize it,
talk to it. I talk to my ferns and it helps.
Oh my goodness. I always thought about the whole talking to plants thing, but oh well. All right.
It actually works.
It does.
Yeah.
It works.
It does.
I thought I was crazy, waiting for this fern
No,
to
it
talk.
actually does work. I don't have a green thumb though, so I don't think.
No, I don't do anything. I can even kill a cactus, so I don't do plants. All right, so ladies, in our last final moments, do you have any shout outs you want to give, special thank yous, people that have helped you from the beginning stage up until now that you would just love to thank?
I would love to thank my Vice President, Essence Taylor, even though she's here. She has been an awesome help to me. She has, when I presented it to her, she jumped on board immediately. Like I told you guys earlier, she jumped in head first. I would also like to thank my sister, she didn't make it, Sophie Wilson. She's been an awesome support with everything I need, and all of my mentors. I can't name them all, but all of my mentors. Thank you for your time. Thank you for even volunteering. Thank you for your money you put in or whatever you did for the organization. I just want to say thank you. And I would like to thank, my boyfriend Nelson Hearn. He has been a great support system because he has helped me a lot, Sometimes, he get a little angry, like, why you got to go here? Why you got to go there? But he has been an awesome support. So when I need him, he jumps right on board.
That's
so I just want to thank my home church, God House of Deliverance, for just letting me host events there and just support me in everything I do. And thank Jonesboro. I just want to thank Jonesboro for accepting Hidden Stars Incorporated. Even if you haven't accepted us, you will.
All right. That is so wonderful. I want to give a quick announcement of an event that's coming up this weekend. This may be something your girls, can get involved in. It's called My Neighborhood, Our Place, Out of the Box, a design project for North Jonesboro youth ages 8 to 17, sponsored by North Jonesboro Neighborhood Initiative and Friends. Volunteers, mentors are asked to be at Parker Park by 8 o'clock on August the 5th. Please sign in. Participants and visitors will arrive at 9. This is initiative program set up for young kids to basically build the community they desire to live in. They will be given
I've seen that on Facebook.
They'll be given building supplies. Go ahead, Amanda.
I'm a member in China, and this is going to be an awesome. They get to get pieces of cardboard and just build their neighborhood in which that they want, and it's going to be judged upon. And
wow,
there will be. And Frank Stream, and he tells me I'm supposed to let little kids do this, but
yes, it's supposed to be the children building and the adults. Even if the parents want to come, they have to sit in the background. Because it's about getting the child's mind to open up and let their imagination run wild. And then what they discuss, why they chose to build whatever.
Right. And this is ultimately they're hoping to choose a neighborhood in the north side of Jonesboro to model it after. That's the grand dream. Now, will we get there? I do not know, but only time will tell. But this is so excited. I've been excited about this for months.
That's going to be amazing.
So I will pass this.
I think I've seen that on Corey page.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll pass this information on, and maybe you can get some of your girls to go, and just.
Is this Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay.
It doesn't give a full time on here.
Now I know I won't be able to make it because I have another organization. My friend has a mentoring program in Earl, and I'm actually going down there to do makeup. So, and I have to be there at 10 o'clock. So if it's still going on, because my little girl is one of my mentees and some of her friends, so I may bring them over there.
Alrighty.
When I get back.
So we need all.
I'll be out till 5 o'clock.
About
3:30.
3:30. Okay.
So we need all of Jonesboro to show up tomorrow at Parker Park, starting at 8 o'clock. All right. So don't forget to tune in Monday on Community Conversations. We have Dr. Karen McDaniel from Arkansas State University talking about Interviewing 101. All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you Ebony and Essence for joining us today. Have a very blessed Friday.
To Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. A program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
KLEK-LP, Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council.
Good Friday morning, Jonesboro. This is meteorologist Tim Root with your KLEK 1.